Hi and welcome to Tiffany's Tiny Things. If you, like I do, really love mermaids, you might know that the month of May isn't just a regular month, it's also called Mermaid. And artists all over the world create beautiful mermaids. I also wanted to create this mermaid doll, so I created this special girl, and as you see, she has a very special face. And that's because I really love Melanie Martinez music. I especially love her new album Portals, where she has this magical persona with the 4 eyes. So I just mixed those two together, a mermaid and Melanie Martinez. Let's get started with creating this doll. Don't forget to subscribe, push the bell button, like the video, comment if you want. Also, if you want to buy this doll, she will be available in my Etsy shop. The link will be in the description box down below the video. We are going to start with cutting off her hair. Yeah, so like an eternity later, I cut it real close with a scissor, and then I tried to actually kind of like shave it with a precision knife, and it kind of works. I had to be really careful around the hairline. I mean, up here on the scalp, it doesn't really matter. I still see some little hair tufts, and I know you won't see them later, but it kind of hurts my heart. I mean, by this time, I could have just cut a hole in the head and scraped it up from the inside, but I'm sticking with it. So what I'm gonna do now is to wipe off the factory face with some pure acetone. I'm gonna do the head also because she's not gonna have yellow hair. I haven't quite decided on the style yet because she's gonna have 4 eyes. As you can see, I mean, there's a sculpt for the eyes, and for the 4th eye there isn't. I think a realistic choice will look weird. I don't know. I think so. I'm going to probably do a little more like cartoony, not like the original, but you know what I mean. You'll see. Someone who does this really well is Morg's dolls. I think she does such a perfect job with her face up. It really looks like it's factory made. That's not easy. I'm really impressed with her. Sometimes I just take the blunt end of a needle and just push the cotton down. I mean, she's gonna have dark lips, so this isn't like it's just me overdoing it. So I'm finally satisfied with her head. The acetone did absolutely nothing for the glue. I actually sanded the head and it worked pretty well. Just have to be careful not to sand in the face because, you know, you can get scratches. I have decided to make a wig cap anyway, but, you know, I'm kind of stupid that way, so sometimes I become like a perfectionist with unnecessary things. Like with this head that you won't even see, but you know, I feel better inside, in my heart. So yeah, wig cap. As usual, I covered first her head with plastic wrapper. I usually use kind of a mesh fabric, but then I saw I have this that's like almost the correct color for the hair. So I thought, why not? And it's very stretchy. So I took that, and as you see, I have rubber band here and one tiny one just over the ears. So you get this little fold. I don't like when the wig cap kind of bulks out on the ears. This will help a little bit with that. Just regular white glue. And I actually bought stuff that's made for glue. See, it says glue, so it's made for this So as you see, I have started gluing the wefts onto the wig cap. I've just basically gone from the bottom around in circles. So I'm gonna show you a little bit how I do it. The wefts I have left now, I am going to take a flat iron and bend them and then do the middle part. So the wig is finally done. I actually decided to cut the wig in the middle, and I just glued the folded wefts in under. I'm gonna show you. I think it turned out really nice, and you see it's a lot of hair. She is going to look fabulous. I'm gonna show you here carefully. It hasn't really dried. If you cut a slit right in the middle and then try to glue the wefts on the inside here, then you will get this really nice and clean look. It looks super good. Yeah, let's move on. For this project, I decided to make some custom earrings, or I don't know, something. I just found these little seahorse charms and I thought I want to make a mold out of them in epoxy. So this is the first time I made a mold out of silicone, and we'll see how they work out. I'm gonna color it with some pigment and some glitter. Chose this color, and peacock blue sounded great, so I have no idea, it looks good. I have mixed the two parts together now. This is the kind of epoxy resin that takes like 24 hours to cure. Should I burn this from bubbles as well? Okay, as you see, I have quite a lot left. So it's time for the face up, almost. Or not really, but it's kind of fun because Melanie Martinez's ears, these, not elf, what is she? These ears are big and has these kind of lumps and bumps on them. Not so different from Gooliope's already existing ears, but I do want them bigger. So I'm going to try for the first time cos clay. That's a clay that you cure in the oven, and after it's cured, it will remain flexible. I like this idea for her ears, so, you know, less likely to break. I just started to condition the clay, and it's really, really easy to condition. It's like, because you see in the box, it's like rock hard, and as soon as I put it in my hand, it just, yeah, soft. So my plan here is to sculpt the ear directly on the head and then let it stiffen a bit and then gently take it off and then cure it in the oven and then glue it back on. Sounds good in theory, but if it will work, I don't know. So now the ears are finished and cured in the oven. As you see, they fit right back on the ear. If you wonder why it's a little charred, it's because I kind of tried to pre-cure it a little with a lighter, and works kind of, you know, but yeah, they don't stick on their own, so I'm gonna glue them. I kind of want to see what they look like with the wig. Kind of a bummer if I can't fit the ears on, but I think we're all right. Oh, where am I? There. Oh. Okay, it works. I want to paint them first and then glue them to the head. I was kind of expecting it to be more flexible. It's not like I don't dare to bend it more, but I think it's kind of hard. I thought it was going to be like a Barbie head. I mean, it's flexible enough it won't break when I drop it. So let's paint these. I have these two pinks. I think one or the other will be good. Yeah, I'm gonna let that dry. Then we'll drill some holes because she's gonna get some earrings. You see I have a lot of different little hoops. Perfect for this. So, yeah. There. That should do it. Now I'm just gonna continue painting this. Did some creepy little legs out of pins so I can paint the whole thing and they keep standing. Thought that was kind of neat of me. There you go. Let that dry. Look like little weird aliens or something. Let that dry and then probably one more layer. So as you see, I have glued on the ears now. It worked really well with super glue. Now I have sprayed the head twice with Mr. Super Clear, so it's time for the face up. I'm just shading with some dry pastels in a kind of darker pink color. That's a start. I think I'm gonna sketch out the second pair of eyes with white first. Doing the whites in the face with acrylic color. I do a wine red color on the lips. That's the closest I feel is to the actual color. If you're not fast enough, take it off with water. You can always use an X-Acto knife very carefully. So, now let's seal this with a layer of Mr. Super Clear and then I'll do the black around the eyes. Eyes? In the eyes? No, I was just joking. I want to do the blue in the eyes first.
Mr. Super Clear!
I think I'm happy with the face like this, considering some real eyelashes. But I'm gonna put on the wig and see what it looks like first. I almost forgot that I can't have a mermaid without shimmer in the face. So let's seal this up for the last time.
Mr. Super Clear!
So while the face is drying up, I thought I'd show you the mermaid tail. Yeah, I didn't do any filming of this because my mom started doing this. She did like the tail base and put on all the fins, and then I added like this piece. I gathered all the pieces here. The tail itself is 3 parts, so 2 in the back down here and the 1 in the front. Between these layers you just sew in like these big squares of tulle. I actually have 3 colors of tulle here. So you see this teal color, this light blue, and the pink. And to get this kind of fin-like appearance, this is how I gathered the pieces. So you see here I've gathered these 2, so you get kind of this fin shape. This was square before. My mom put like this light blue around the pink, so I gathered the pink first, front and back, and then I gathered the blue front and back. So you get this kind of nice flowy shape. And the same thing at the bottom. You see I've put this blue. I didn't have the blue on at the beginning, but then I thought that it needed something more tail-like. I'm really proud of this solution. I think it looks really nice. So you see I gathered it here. The other pieces are sewn inside and gathered. Yeah, this is a massive tail. I wanted the top to be incorporated somehow because tulle is really difficult to sew on a sewing machine. So I put a piece of paper under, then it runs smoothly. So that's a tip. This is what I did. And I'm not finished. I'm going to add some pearls. I have here, I made these out of resin, and I think I'm gonna make a headpiece out of these and use these white ones on the mermaid suit tail thing. And I actually have to take her hands off to fit through the armholes. I really enjoyed making this. I think she turned out beautiful and will be even more beautiful when she is finished. And as you see, I did snap buttons in the back because I like that. This glitter is really just everywhere. It just falls off and all my clothes, everything, but who doesn't love glitter? So now I secure the wig with some double-sided tape. If you want to remove it one day, you can. Now I'm just gonna braid the hair because I want it to have kind of a wavy look, so I'm gonna do some big braids. So now I've braided her hair in these big braids, as you can see, and we are gonna let those sit there until she's finished with everything else. So let's gloss her lips. So let's let that dry and let's see if we need another layer later. So while the gloss is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and glue some of the flat back pearls here onto her waist. And this is the pattern. I think maybe I will add something. Why are they so slippery? Maybe I should put the glue on the fabric first, because this was awkward. No! So I decided to take clothes off a little because I may or may not have accidentally glued the dress to the body. So don't do that. Wow, that really made the whole difference for this. I think it looks really good. We'll see if she'll need more. As of now, I'm happy. Maybe something, I don't know. Let's see. Off camera, I put in the hoops in her ears. It's kind of difficult doing it in front of the camera. I had to like pin her down and stuff. But as you see, I put some golden hoops in her ears. Yeah, it was not so easy as I thought. And she also got this little seahorse. I decided I wanted to make her some type of crown with these resin flatbacks that I made. So I kind of made this out of Warbler. It's a type of thermoplastic that you heat it up with a heat gun. It's not so easy shaping it, and it doesn't quite sit on her head by itself, so I have to figure that out. I'm gonna paint this in iridescent medium, and when that's dry, I'm gonna glue these resin balls, no, these spheres on here, and yeah. Now the iridescent shimmer has dried, and I'm gonna try to glue with OOAK glue. Let's do the hot glue instead. I have a love-hate relationship with this hot glue. It's great when it does what I want. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, now I just have to figure out how to actually keep this on her head. I don't have a plan for that. And I broke it. It's time to fix the hair a bit. The crown has dried now, and I thought I'd try to put these rubber bands. I can't really try it before the hair is done, so let's do that. Oh, before I forget, I also added some rings, golden rings, off camera, spur of the moment. Before we unbraid her, I'm going to just warm them up with this flat iron. Let's protect her little face. So, let's untangle and see what we got. Well, it turned out okay. It's a little bit wavy. I thought it would be a little bit more wavy, but it's okay. I'm gonna style it now. I had to do the hair off camera because it was really difficult. But now she's done. I'm really happy with the hairstyle. I tried to put some back so you can see the ears really well. So I did some braids, tied it in the back, and as you see, the rubber band on the crown works really amazingly. I just put it under the hair in the neck, so it sits really nicely, and you can remove it if you want. So I think it's time for her beauty shots. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please leave a comment if you liked it. What do you like most about her? This doll will be for sale in my Etsy shop, and you can find the link for that in the description box down below. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and push that bell button so you don't miss another video. I'll see you next time. Bye!